And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Pelicans, #1.
Yeah, and I don't even know if the numbers really told the story. I mean, this was a tremendous defensive team last year.
Here's Fareed, and he banks in the layup. Fareed's got 4 points this quarter. New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Here's Money, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And Denver has possession. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Money. Tries a three, and another three for New Orleans.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Pass to Nixon. Shoots it. And it's Denver scoring again. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Money. He has 35. Six to shoot.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Denver now.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Count that one. 10 points for him.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
No good. And Denver the other way now. Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 14.
Tell you what, he has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple of games.
Down low. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
A moment to check out Paul George here. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
Hit his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Knox.
Here's Payne. Left side Lawson. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Lawson outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Payne dishes to Lawson. And again, Denver no good. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Good for Money. Money's got 37.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Lawson outside. .105 left to play here in the second quarter. lets it go with a three. That's good. Lawson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all five guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
And so here's Denver following the score by New Orleans. Ball's knocked loose. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that one's good by Kobe.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's Bazemore. He had 15 points last outing. Gadsden defended by Gordon. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gadsden. Again, the Nuggets score.
Gadsden!
8 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Money out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Move your feet on defense. No more fouls.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pelicans ahead. Shut.
Thank you, Kevin.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Money.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So for New Orleans right now, Money, he's in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kobe, and it's Knox in at the 5. And the basket by Kobe.
I like this composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
The Nuggets shooting about 42% so far. Nixon defended by George. And there's the pass to Reese. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kobe, no good. To the right side. Fareed the pass to Reese. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 12 points for him.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Here's Money. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And so here's Denver following the score by New Orleans. Here's Reese. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Bryant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 4th personal.
For New Orleans, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wide open. That's good. Bryant's got 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
Here's Fareed following the basket by Kobe Bryant.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Money passes to George. That's good. 7 points in the game.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Passes it to Nixon. And just miss after miss right now.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Here's Money, and it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Denver. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Pelicans, number 1.
Now, they were a remarkably efficient offense, and I thought they just did a nice job of finding the open man time and again. No selfishness on that team.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Davis.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Got a piece of it. There's the dish to Fareed. There's the 3. Here's Ozat. And now the Pelicans on the break. On the wing, George. Pass to Knox. No one near him. Knox. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. The Nuggets shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Reese the pass to Nixon. They double him with George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gadsden. The offensive rebound. Here's Fareed. The layup off target. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's got 9. And it's George missing. To the inside. He's all alone. The finish. Oh,
how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Inside, Reese. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 14 points for him.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Good. Money's got 43 points.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Finished off the break.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Reese.
Now the pass to Knox.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb. Guys, here in the second half, they're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Pass to Nixon.
Guys, you take a look at that box score. 5 turnovers for him. I think he's got to avoid the high-risk plays. Just be solid out there.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Milan Rodic.
Here's Money. 43 points in the game. Right side, George. In low to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
Their plan is one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Here's Levine, averaging 14 points a game, and that one's good. Here's Money. Pass to Knox. They double him with Payne. Kicks to George. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3, and that one's good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Another steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about.
Well, let's take a look at where New Orleans ended up rank-wise in the league last year, Kevin. First in scoring, first in assists, and they were also number 1 in steals. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Money. And he lobs it up. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 15.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Here's Levine. And the pass to Reese from 13. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's Levine, defended by George. Levine passes to Stokes. From past the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Money. 43 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Ty Lawson, who's checked in for Denver.
Cover somebody.
And Curry subbed in. Here's Joseph. Out to the right wing. Curry passes to Knox. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. One falls. New Orleans making a switch here.
2 shots.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Lawson. Can't hit. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Kent Bazemore is out there with Lawson, and it's Griffith in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Lawson kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Ozat. Great D that time from Davis.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Fowler.
Pelicans foul. Huckman. That's his first personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Foul.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Money, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good for Money.
Money. 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Money. But Nuggets shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Lawson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lawson's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Here's Money. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Money's got 47 points. Lawson outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Money. That will be foul number 5 on him. Denver making a switch here. Stolen away. Here we go. All alone. Jumps up.
Oh, my goodness. High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
The spinorama, kind of like you was in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable. Truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
And now the Pelicans on the break. There's the lob to the hoop.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Lawson with it. Shot to stop the run, and good on the basket. Book it.
So hard to try to play defense with the height and mismatch out there that's on the perimeter, and they gave up the three-pointer.
In low to Davis. Drills the elbow jumper. Davis has got 22 points.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
To the right side. Lawson outside. From 12 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Money passes to Davis. And a missed layup.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Passes it to Griffith. Denver passing it around. Nixon. And another miss by Denver. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
And Lawson, here we go. Here's Gadsden. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Money passes to Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big-time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there.
Lawson outside. Another steal. And it drops once again. The bucket from Money. Money's got 53.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Anthony Davis. That's his second personal shot. At the line for your Nuggets, Ty Lawson. At the line for two.
That's good from Lawson. Denver making a switch here. Payne's check.
That's the way to move the ball.
And he can't hit the second. The Pelicans have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Shot's good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Payne with a screen for Lawson. From deep, that one goes. Count it. Now, here's Joseph. Eric Gordon on the wing. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Nuggets making a change here. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Fowler. From the arc. Shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Dishes to Gordon. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Puts up the baby hook. The shot no good. Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Down low. Puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot. Good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
So it's the Pelicans now. Joseph dishes to Gordon. Out to the wing. And Joseph kicks to Gordon. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Denver. Money's checked in for New Orleans. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He's looking for some early offense, telling his guys to keep the pace up-tempo and not let that shot clock run down. The other area he brought up was the importance of their defense against the transition game. He needs his team to get back and stay active at all times. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. In low to Fareed, and the shot is good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought. That's good. Money's got 56 points in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Fowler. The shot will not go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. The feed to Joseph. Floats one up. That's good. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Fowler. Money from the wing.
That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Money. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Nuggets making a change here. Bazemore's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Gordon's checked in. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field.
It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
And so here is New Orleans. Joseph, the pass to Davis. Over to the left wing. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
Ty Lawson, who's checked in for Denver. Money's checked in for the Pelicans. For Denver, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Lawson outside. The putback and the dunk by Fareed.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
Here's Money. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Money's got 58. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And the Pelican shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. The layup missed.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Look out, finishing. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one. And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
The shot's good from Fareed.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Muscala and stolen by Payne.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Pelicans.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so by winning the first of 3 in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace their sneakers up against the Nuggets.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Money. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He dishes it to Davis. Here's Money. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 63 points for Money.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
The shot's good from Lawson. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Fires from the wing. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.